this fine day, I have a Universal Yums box. Looky. Ukraine. This is a cute little booklet that you get. And it has all of the stuff that inside, just, little trivia stuff and the different snacks you have. So it lets you, gives you like a little story to them. And then they give you a cute little sticker. This one says, "This V-Day I found eternal love with Ukrainian yums." Because this is, so they have the box all cute and pink for Valentine's Day. And mine came afterwards because, shipping and stuff is crazy. But, this is probably the fourth box I got from Universal Yums. If you're interested, you can check out some of my other Universal Yums boxes on my ASMR channel. Visit Agent ASMR 213 and you can check them out. Okay, so I don't know where to start. You get the let's see, it says, "Off we go to Ukraine. Explore Ukraine. What comes to mind when you think of Ukraine? The bitter cold, the fiery vodka, vodka. Time to discover everything in between. Get ready for a little sweet, a little savory, and a whole lot of Ukrainian fun." So it says, "Look out, here's a sneak peek at some items we'll explore this month. Burning water, a giant puzzle, and a dish that saved a city." There's just so much. Let's see this on the first page. And it says, "Yum Maker Highlight. The company behind the rye chips in your box is called Damashni, I hope I said that right, which means handmade, because of the way they make their yums by hand. The employee here is cutting each piece to the perfect thickness before they all get fried in sunflower oil." That is so cool. It's better than like a big old factory and it's down at the bottom. You see the work, hand cutting and stuff. Ooh. They have like a little trivia train, so you can read up on some stuff. Like it says, the world's first blank was made in V. What was it? A protractor, B, a kerosene lamp, C, a nail clipper, or D, a dustpan. And that answer, because I don't know, is B, the kerosene lamp. In 1853, Jansek and Ignacy Lukasiewicz, I know I butchered that, two employees at a pharmacy in Lviv, I hope I said that right, attempted to distill alcohol out of oil and ended up inventing the world's first kerosene lamp. The invention didn't become widespread until doctors started using it to perform nighttime surgeries, illuminating the invention's bright potential. That's so cool. And this is the start. It tells you where to start to. And it gives you allergy information. See? So you can follow along and know what snacks you're gonna have. So I'll be referring to this with our snacks. So it says, we should start with the roasted garlic rye chips. Let's find those. Those are the roasted garlic rye chips. Take a looky look. Kind of broken, but garlic rye chip. Mmm. Those are so flavorful. Oh my god. I like these. So it says, roasted garlic rye chips are Ukraine's crunchy, punchy obsession. Dude, this is a party in your mouth right here. Time for a riddle. This Yums package is a reference to Ukraine's most popular food, found in bakery shelves in iconic brown paper bags. Do you know what it is? Drum roll, please. It's bread. Ukraine is one of the largest grain exporters in the world. I didn't know that. The country didn't get the nickname the breadbasket of Europe for nothing. The secret behind the local bread bounty? Super fertile black soil, which produced over 82 million tons of grain in 2019 alone. Wow. Grain is literally stitched into Ukrainian culture. The country's yellow and blue flag symbolizes golden fields of it under a clear sky. So did you guess correctly? Either way, reward yourself with one of these garlicky, finger-licking good rye chips and get ready for tons more delicious fun and greens on our spectacular Ukrainian adventure. Okay, they definitely picked a good one to try first because these are good. Oh yeah. Next up. Wasabi chip strips. It says, can you handle Ukraine's spiciest chip? These are the wasabi chips. Cute packaging. Oh, that's interesting. I feel like it's like a whole little chip. That's what wasabi chip. It's like green. Okay, it's green on the front. Can you see? Hopefully it's coming in clear. Okay, this is a long strip of chip. It says, Ukrainians can handle their spice. Exhibit A, one of the most popular alcoholic drinks, Horylka, literally burning water, is often infused with red-hot chili peppers. Exhibit B, these long rectangular chips might appear delicate and thin, but don't be fooled. They're speckled with an incredibly strong, ridiculously hot wasabi. I can't talk. One flaky bite, and you'll be reaching for a glass of water. Just make sure it's not burning water. Oh God, I'm scared now. But let's see. Okay, I got some water nearby. Okay, no spice just yet. Does it hit you afterwards? I don't know. Another bite. Just a little spicy. I'm wondering, it's like the more you eat, the spicier it gets. But I don't know. No, I'm not getting a hint of real. It's like if your tongue touches the wasabi, you taste the heat. Just lick the wasabi off. But I love wasabi, so this is a nice treat. Yeah, it's not really spicy like this. I don't know if it just doesn't have a whole lot of wasabi on it. I remember to talk regular because I'm so used to doing ASMR videos. I was like, am I whispering? Wait, am I talking low? Am I soft speaking? But these are good. Veal and Atichka chips. Ukraine's spicy beef obsession in a chip. Okay. These are the veal and Atichka chips. That's right. Veal and Atichka. But it's a weird word. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. But it says, it's time for another hot commodity. Ajika. This punchy paste made with red pepper, garlic, and herbs and spices like coriander and dill actually originated in Abkhazia, Georgia, the country, not the state. When it spread to Ukraine, locals made it their own by adding a heaping helping of tomato and using it to add spicy flavor to veggies, veal, and everything in between, including these ajika and veal chips. They smell really meaty. I'm surprised. Oh. That's what they look like. Yeah. These are good though. Not really spicy. Just a teeny bit of spice. Kind of smells like a fast food burger. And it's so weird because you know how chips are like meat flavored, bacon flavored, and it doesn't taste anything like it. Like, it smells meaty, and it really just gives you like the taste of a fast food burger in your mouth. I just find that interesting that it's like, I don't know how they nailed this flavor. What are the ingredients to this? I don't know. Like, how did they get the meat flavor? I'm just amazed by this. I'm amazed. Okay, one more. These are good. I wish you could taste them right now. It's making me want a hamburger now, like, no lie. So those are good. I'll definitely tell you if I find something I don't know. Because, oh, I got crumbs everywhere. Excuse the crumbs. Does crumbs bother anybody else? They bother me. So I'm always trying to get them out the way. Like, I have a dustbuster, my dustbuster up here and everything, like, so I'm not getting crumbs like in my room because I film in my room. So yeah, anyway, I felt like I was soft speaking again. We're gonna ignore that. Okay, so next up, Dairy Delights. It's taking us from the veal Ajika chips to sweetened condensed milk cream cakes. And let me show you those. So they gave me 2 of these. Yeah. So I like to share these with, I do share my boxes, like, I taste everything and then just like, okay, let my husband taste stuff and share them with like my mom. I either give it to her or my best friend. She'll try some of these, so I definitely want her to try some of the good stuff. So I'll save the rest of this stuff for her. This is what they look like. See, look. So sweetened condensed milk cream cakes. It says creamy, rich, and drizzled with local cocoa. Sometimes super sweet things can come out of a really dark time, and this yum is proof. After World War II, Ukraine faced food shortages that forced folks to get creative in the kitchen, especially for dessert, which is where sweetened condensed milk, or this word that I probably can't say, skushyanka, came in handy. And locals used it to stick together bits of leftover baked goods. Locals used it to stick together bits of leftover baked goods, making simple and sweet no-bake cakes. Fortunately, Ukraine has recovered since its post-World War II food shortages, but sweetened condensed milk cakes like this decadent variety remain as popular as ever. Okay, let's see how this tastes. Sweetened condensed milk cream cake. Oh no. But I like to try stuff. Oh, I opened that all wrong. I was trying to open it. Let's stick it to the package. Okay. I'm going to take this out so you can look at it. But I don't want to make a huge mess. Okay. Here's what this sweetened condensed cream cake looks like from the side profile and into my mouth. That's a decent cake. Cream filling. So I guess it doesn't have like it's not an overpowering cake. So something, you know, I guess, is there vanilla in there? Oh. Yeah. Just like a basic cake and cream. It's alright. I took more than one bite. Okay, let me put that somewhere. It's better than like regular, you know, like Little Debbie and stuff like that. So I don't really know how to describe it. cake with cream filling. But it wasn't like any flavor that just stuck out. I guess because of the sweet and condensed. I'm thinking maybe it's just like vanilla. Do they even have vanilla in here? It doesn't say. So maybe that's just, oh, okay. I knew I taste, okay. So there's some cocoa in there. Okay, all these flavors. I knew it kind of had like a little alcohol-y taste. I didn't realize that that's what I was tasting. I was like, I know they didn't put alcohol in this, so I didn't say it. But it did have like that little dark liquor taste to it. So it has brandy and vodka in there. And there's cocoa powder. I don't even see vanilla on here. Okay, my taste buds are all over the place. Let me drink some water. I still have the wasabi and the garlic in my mouth. You can imagine how my breath smells right now. I just smelled it. Oh, and the burger chips. But anyway, I should have had like a little mint to suck on, like a little Altoid or something. Anyway, so it was just, I was looking at the ingredients. So cocoa powder, brandy, vodka, sweetened condensed milk, all that coming into it. I don't know. It was straight though. Let me move on. So the next is baked milk and dark chocolate wafer. It says taste the famous baked milk caramel. Wow. Baked milk caramel. Let's find this. Is this it? Oh, no, wait. Oh, it is. Baked milk and dark chocolate wafer. Okay. This is what it is. The baked milk and chocolate, dark chocolate wafer. It says it has caramel in there. So it says, ever had the intense desire to simmer milk for over 8 hours? I don't know, not me. Probably not, unless you're Ukrainian. That's the process behind making baked milk, a delicious local breakfast drink. Oh. When heated, the milk's amino acids and sugar undergo a chemical reaction that transforms ordinary dairy into a creamy, caramelly sensation, which you'll find slathered on this yum, between a whopping 7 layers of crispy wafer and a coating of dark chocolate. Oh, okay. Let's try this. Y'all, my breath is so garlicky, it's not even funny. Those chips really packed a little punch. This is what it looks like. Let's bite into it. That's what it looks like. This is good. I like that they did the dark chocolate, because with the caramel and stuff, it would have been too too sweet and stuff. But this is a perfect balance right here. We're gonna put that up. But yeah, I love stuff like that's wafery stuff. It tastes good and the texture's always good. Okay, it's taking us to candy. Fruit juice filled caramel toffees. That's interesting. So the flavors are apricot, strawberry, blueberry, and orange. So I know these are going to be in the yum bag. That's where they put all of the candy and stuff when you get one of these boxes. So where is it? I'm trying to see if they gave me all the flavors. Wait, that's just the top. We're just gonna go with the one that looks like the picture. Let's see. But this is what it looks like. So the fruit juice filled caramel toffees, and this one is blueberry. It says Minky Binky, a cartoon monkey. Toffee filled with fruit juice? We get it. This yum seems a little kooky. Yeah. The two factories that make this yum in the cities of Venezia and Kremenchuk are responsible for producing 60% of all caramels in Ukraine. So they started monkeying around a bit with their basic product lineup, combined fruit, and toffee, and named it after a cartoon monkey called Minky Binky. Okay. Who are we to judge, especially when the result is so delicious? It's straight up bananas. So let's try this. Minky Binky. It's a cute little name. Okay. That's what it looks like. I think I should open it because it's soft caramel. Let's see. I want to open up it. Oh, you can see. It's kind of open up. It's stretchy. You can see the filling inside. So, blueberry. Let's put it back together. That's interesting. I've never had like other fruit flavors and caramelly toffiness together. But I guess if we can do caramel apples, you can do this. It's pretty much the same concept. Blueberry. I don't dislike it. It's actually quite nice. I'm ready to try the other flavors too. I love when I get to try new stuff. Especially candies. I wouldn't have had this otherwise. I would have just known about caramel apples and stuff. Because I like, if it was sour blueberry and that might have been interesting. Because, you know, I love sour candy. Okay, anyway, moving on. No support. So the next up is juice-filled fruit jellies. And the flavors are pink grapefruit, juicy cranberry, and a few others. I don't know which ones I have, but we'll see. Ukrainian fruit jelly is very, very tasty, enough to save a city, in fact. According to legend, the city of Belgorod-Kievsky was under siege in the 10th century when an old prophet advised citizens to make 2 fake wells, the first filled with mead and the second filled with kissel, Ukrainian berry jelly. When the invaders arrived, they tasted the food and drink that seemingly came from the earth itself, and were so impressed they left the city unharmed. Too bad the city was destroyed during an invasion a few hundred years later. Dang. Ready to try some of Ukrainian's legendary jelly for yourself? Absolutely. Where is the Ukrainian jelly? Okay, I don't know what flavor this is though. So I guess I'm gonna have to guess. But this is it. So juice-filled fruit jellies. That's what it looks like. It has some, I guess it has like the fruit juice in the middle. What flavor is this? Trying it. I can't really tell. It's sweet. Let's start chewing it. It oozed in my mouth. Maybe the cranberry. Maybe it's cranberry. I'm thinking this one's cranberry. There's only said pink grapefruit and other. So I don't know what the other flavors could possibly be, but or maybe I only have one flavor. I really don't know this time. I don't know. Or maybe it's a combination of both. But it tastes good. Texture's a little weird for me. This wouldn't be something I'd buy though. It was interesting to taste. It's like jelly-ish, kind of gummy-ish. But it's not bad. I didn't spit it out, so you know, that's a good thing. All right, What's next? What's next? It's taken me to Creme Brulee milk chocolate bar. Let's find that. Okay, this is the Creme Brulee milk chocolate bar. Looks just like a little regular chocolate bar. And it says, Ukraine's most decadent chocolate. You may be asking, isn't creme brulee from France? And you'd be right. Ukraine has long taken inspiration from the French. Just look to the country's most famous dish, chicken Kiev. In the 1840s, Russian royals sent chefs to Paris to learn from the culinary masters. When they returned to Kiev, they created a chicken version of a French veal dish, and voila, chicken Kiev. This yum, also made in Kiev, takes gooey French creme brulee and adds luxurious Ukrainian chocolate, creating, in our opinion, one of the world's best chocolate bars. All right, let's try this. Ooh, it's kind of breaking. Ooh, it's gooey. That's what it looks like, and you can see it's already oozing out. So we're gonna take one bar, break it. Oh, you can see it. Oh, put that back there. All right, let's try creme brulee chocolate bar. It's okay. Chocolate's nice and creamy. And of course, creme brulee is just, milk, egg, vanilla, so it's all right. It was a good chocolate. I don't know what to say about it, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. Okay. My hands still smell like hamburger from those chips. Oh man, okay. Let me get my hair out of the way. And I have pieces of chocolate. Okay. Next up, dark chocolate and almond wafer. Ukraine's sweetest, nuttiest, biggest wafer. That's what it says. So, this one, just like the other one, wafer. So that other one was, what did it have in it? Where is it? This was the caramel. Okay, and this one is the nutty one. So it says, not so long ago, almonds were considered an extraordinary nut in Ukraine, imported exclusively through the port city of Odessa from far-off Mediterranean destinations. Now Odessa and the region surrounding are proud producers themselves, making the nut much more accessible, but no less special, as you'll taste with this extraordinarily delicious 11-layered wafer with rich dark chocolate and real grated almonds. Alright, so like a nutty bar, but almonds instead of peanut butter. Okay. I'm just gonna break this. It looks just like the other bar. It's big too. Ooh. I wanted to break it. Okay. So it's a big old bar. You can see the middle, the layers, wafer, almond, chocolate coated. I like this one better than the caramel one. Because it's nutty. This is good. It's really almondy. Like really. The almond is intense. But I like it. Caramel bubble white chocolate bar. The champagne of Ukrainian chocolate. Let's find it. This is what it looks like. Is it up? Upside down. Caramel bubble. Chocolate bar. It says one of the world's largest confectionaries, Roshan produces over 450,000 tons of treats every year, from chocolates to caramels to jellies to biscuits to cakes. The Willy Wonka-esque mastermind behind it all is Ukraine's former president, Petro Poroshenko. In 1996, long before his presidency began in 2014, Poroshenko started Roshan, quickly earning the nickname Chocolate King. Here you'll taste his company's latest innovation, white chocolate aerated to make tiny bubbles, creating a melty experience that Wonka would have only dreamt of. Ooh. I've had a chocolate bar like that before, so I know this is going to be really nice, at least texture-wise. Let's hope it tastes just as good. Ooh. Okay, let's break off a bar. Oh, I didn't break that perfectly, but that's what it looks like. If we turn to the side, you can see the little bubbles. That's nice. Nice. Once you start chewing, it's like creamy and light. That tastes good. I like this. That texture is nice. You know how some stuff just has really good texture and you're like, ooh, I like this. Next up is Fizzy citrus candies. Let's find those. Water rinse. Ooh, I'm excited about these. These are the Fizzy candies. Hopefully it's coming in nice and clear. And it says, bursting with Ukrainian lime, orange, and cola. This should be interesting. Lime, orange, and cola. It says, get ready to pucker up with a different kind of bubbly innovation. Shipuchka, known to English speakers as Fizzy Boom, is a Ukrainian candy that mimics the fizziness of soda by combining sodium with sour citric acid to create tiny bubbles in your mouth. It's not hard to see why they're explosively popular candies in Ukraine, especially among local kids. These were our 3 favorite flavors: orange, lime, and cola, to get you as close as possible to the soda experience. Yeah, so this one's lime. Do I have cola? Oh, I do. I'm trying to see. Do I have lime? Ooh. So I just have lime, they didn't need majority lime, and cola. I have 1 cola. 3 lime and 1 cola. Oh, they should give me another cola. But anyway, I'm gonna try the lime. Limey, goodness. Ooh, I think some of the fizzy is coming out. On the bottom. That's what it looks like. Ooh. I like it. It's like if Sprite were a candy. But it kind of tastes kind of alcohol-y. Is that weird? Like like a cocktail. Do they have some wine up in here? Oh, they have some grape skin extract. I don't know, but it tastes good. I like this. And I just chuck it. You get some of the fizziness, which I think that came out a little bit. It kind of makes me think of Zots, because they fizz and ooze. Like the sourness and stuff. This is kind of ASMR. I'm also curious about the cola, but I'll try that later. Next is the creamy toffee squares. It's a soft Ukrainian toffee and velvety cream filling. Ukrainians have been innovating with milky toffees and caramels for centuries. I can tell there's a lot of milk-based toffee-ish stuff here. This is not just because they're delicious, because they're practical. Okay, and also delicious. Folks in rural areas needed to make farm-fresh products like milk last through the frigid winters, so they combined their raw milk with sugar, creating tons of long-lasting milky treats like this yum. Their latest innovation, adding little ridges on the surface, making for more buttery, toffee-tastic creaminess in every bite. Where are those? There we go. There they are. So these are the Toffee Creamy Deluxe Bar. Break a little square off. That's what it looks like. Let's see. Is it filling? Oh, it's all one thing. This is really sweet. It is definitely toffee, caramelly deliciousness. But this is like one of those candies you can only eat like one of. It's like super sweet, but it puts you in mind of the Werther's with the soft center. Yeah. And this tastes like the soft center of the Werther's. It's not bad, but it's just really sweet. Really sweet. Oh, that was really sweet. Okay. Next up, summer fruit jellies. These are the summer fruit jellies. And I said summer in Kiev with pear, apricot, and more. Dairy is hardly the only thing Ukrainians are traditionally pros at preserving. They're experts with fruit too. Berries are boiled into sweet jam known as varini. Apricots and peaches are dried to be later mixed with hot sugary water to make the dessert beverage compote. And believe it or not, some locals swear by pickled watermelon. Oh, interesting. But I don't like watermelon. So. Our favorite, these sweet, extra sweet, soft jelly candies made with real fruit juice, which allow Ukrainians and you to enjoy summertime faves all year long. Cool. Let's open these. That's all the candies. I don't know what flavor is which. Oh, they're shaped little apples. Little watermelon slice. Look at that. Cherries. Looking like a set of balls. Orange, or is that apricot? It says something about apricot. So probably apricot. So this was probably pear, but it looks like apricot. I don't know. Maybe this is the pear. Ooh, they smell nice. Really nice and fruity. Oh, what is that? Wait, okay, maybe this is the apricot. Yeah. Strawberry. They got all the fruits. So we're just gonna go with apple, because apples are my favorite. They're really nice and fruity. That's intense fruit taste. Super sweet again. But it tastes more like fruit than, the ones that I've seen in the store, like here in America. So, okay. Apricot. One more. You start chewing it and it almost like kind of melts in your mouth. Next is a tiramisu cream cake roll. It says swirls on swirls on swirls of fluffy cake and coffee cream. All right. I like tiramisu. That's like one of my mom's favorite desserts. That is the tiramisu roll. If it's looks you're after, I can't read. If it's looks you're after, get ready to fall head over heels for this Ukrainian sweet. Hailing from Kyiv, but with some Italian ancestry, it's made with a delicate layer of moist, soft cake, which is then slathered in luscious coffee cream, rolled into a swirl, and finally finished off with a gorgeous chocolate drizzle. Have butterflies yet? Or rather, is your stomach growling? Let's open this up. Oh, that smells amazing. It kind of looks like the other cake, but like a little roll. Look at that, look at that, look at that. And cream filling. You want some? If I had a knife, I'd cut it, but I'm about to be bootleg. I don't have a knife. So here goes. Whoever's gonna eat this after me, I'll cut off the part that I ate. That's good. I like this better than that the other little cake here. Because who doesn't like tiramisu? It's coffee and chocolate and awesome goodness. Okay, one more bite. Alright, you feel the cream? You can see the cream better. This is good. Oh my. Next up is Ukrainian. Oh wait, nope, I lied. Next up is orange zest butter cookies. Crumbly shortbreads with a citrus twist. And it says, this yum only exists because of a royal bribe. According to legend, residents of 18th century Odessa desperately wanted funding to build out their dream port city. Tsar Paul refused until they sent him 4,000 juicy oranges imported from Greece. One taste was enough to convince him to build out the port, a bribe, which is still used to import oranges today. That's great news for you because it means they can then be made into crumbly, zesty cookies like these. Okay, I like shortbread, so let's try these. These are orange zested shortbread cookies. Ooh, that smells nice. Nice and citrusy. I hope it's kind of tart too. I like my citrus tart tasting. Yeah. These are good. Not tart, but still tasty. Next up, Ukrainian fried bacon chips. Meat chips, bacon. It says finger licking bacon on a Ukrainian chip. These aren't just any old bacon chips. They're salo chips. Salo is Ukraine's beloved pork fat cured in salt and garlic and eaten raw. What? And when we say it's beloved, we mean it. There are 2 annual festivals celebrating it, featuring everything from the world's largest football carved out of salo to crazy competitive salo eating contests. Oh wow, that sounds interesting. Want to get in on the festivities? Open up this bag of addictive salo chips and see how fast you get to the bottom. Ooh, let's taste these meat chips. Everybody likes a little meat in their mouth, right? Ooh, I broke the bag. Oh, these are meaty. Okay, they definitely do their meat chips right. I'm showing you, I'm tilting to you like you can smell. You gotta smell these. You can probably smell them through the screen. This is probably the best bacon flavored chip I ever had. I don't think I even showed it to you, but this is what they look like. They're nice, light, and crispy. These would be addictive. The other one tasted like a hamburger. And these actually taste like bacon. So if you put them together, That'd be like a bacon burger. Let's try a bacon. And we have the veal that tastes like a hamburger. We're just gonna put them together and try our bacon burger. I just had a chip burger. I can't believe how meaty they actually taste though. I don't know what these other companies are doing with their chips, but they don't taste meaty like those ones. Next up is dark chocolate and hazelnut cream wafer. So much cream, I don't know. Do I have it in me to continue? Alright, I can do it. Dark chocolate and hazelnut cream wafer. What's this? It says crispy wafer, creamy hazelnut, Ukrainian cocoa. Maybe you prefer sweets that are a bit more dark and mysterious, in which case this sweet from the Polis factory all the way in northeastern Kharkiv may be your one true yum. One bite into its dark chocolate shell will reveal not just 3 layers of crispy wafer, but a heaping dollop of luxurious hazelnut cream. It didn't get the name Choco Shocks for nothing. Choco Shocks. Which is open it right here. Alright, let's peel off the square. If I can. Okay. I kind of peeled it off, okay. Not really. That's what it looked like. It's breaking and getting everywhere. So let me shove this in. Oh. It's alright. Dark chocolate and hazelnut cream wafer. But it's like in like a little miniature breakable bars, or you know, kind of like little chocolate candies. Tastes like hazelnut, chocolate, think Nutella between wafers. Nutty bar with hazelnut instead of peanut butter. Alright, it says sweet milk toffee is the next one. Like a milk dunked sugar cookie in a chew. Is this it? Milky splash. Alright. So it says, that's what. Looking for a little extra sweetness in your life? This yum is your perfect match with its super sweet caramelized outer layer and creamy sugary center. You won't be surprised to learn this Ukrainian yum was actually designed to be the ideal complement to traditional unsweetened tea. Oh wow. And that delicious caramel color, truly natural, swoon. Alright, so toffee. So do they dip it in there tea or just use it on the side? I don't know. This is a toffee. You see it inside, it's kind of creamy. That tastes decent. I'll put that to the side. I'm not gonna eat the whole thing. I've had a lot of sweets now. Stuff's sweet. That's a good flavor. It's stuffy, creamy goodness. I can see why they would put it in tea. More water. Kill this bottle. Alright. Next up, okay, something not sweet. It's salted onion rye chips. Real dried onions equal pure Ukrainian tastiness. These crispy oniony chips might just be the most Ukrainian snack in your box. How so? Let's start with the rye. Ukrainians love it so much they drink it. Really? They drink it. It says cubes of rye are fermented in sugar water to make a popular drink called kvass. I don't know. And then there are onions able to survive the harsh winter. They're included in just about every Ukrainian dish, from meat jellies. Meat jelly? Okay. If I ever get to the Ukraine, I'll have to try that. Meat jellies to cabbage rolls. And to top it all off, these chips were fried in sunflower oil. We'll give you one guess as to what Ukrainian's national flower is. Sunflower. So let's try these. If they're anything like the garlic, if they're anything like the garlic ones, they should be delicious, right? Doesn't want to open. I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. I have so many snacks. This is what it looks like. So this is the homemade bread chip rye, but onion flavored. That's good. The flavor is so in your mouth, so strong. Yes, your breath is gonna stink after this, but it's worth it. These are really good. I think I like the garlic more because I love garlic, but I'd take either one of these. Like, oh my god. We only have one thing left. Sour cream, onion, and dill rings. That's nice. I like the texture too. It says creamy, crunchy, zesty, the real deal. Like a little onion rings. Well, really, yeah, they are onion rings. It says onion rings on here. So that was it. Thank you for watching. If you want to try Universal Yums, I'll leave the link below, and you get $5 off. All that good stuff. I really hope you enjoyed it. Bye.